So, you're looking for a dog trainer here in Carrollton, Texas. That's great. We're going to go through what you should look for to make your life with your dog way easier and a lot more fun.
You know that feeling, right? When a simple walk down the street feels more like you're trying to fly a kite in a hurricane, your arms getting sore, and it's just not fun.
And that's really what this is all about. Good training isn't about getting your dog to do circus tricks. It's about being able to enjoy your life together, right here in our community, whether you're at the park, grabbing coffee, or just walking around the neighborhood.
Okay, so where do you even begin? Well, the first thing is to understand what actually makes a modern trainer a real professional.
This is probably the single most important concept right here: positive reinforcement. Basically, it means you're rewarding your dog for doing the right thing, which makes them actually want to learn. It's not about punishment. This approach builds a really confident dog and, honestly, a much better relationship between the two of you.
Now here's something you need to know. Texas doesn't actually have a state licensing system for dog trainers. Anybody can technically call themselves one. That's why these certifications are so valuable. They're proof that a trainer has put in the work, is committed to humane, science-backed methods, and stays current on what works.
All right, next up, you've got to figure out what kind of training format is actually going to fit your life, your home, and your dog's unique needs.
So, your two main choices are usually in-home training or group classes. A good way to think about it is, in-home training is perfect for tackling those problems that happen at home, like going crazy when the doorbell rings. Group classes, on the other hand, are fantastic for teaching your dog to focus on you when there are other dogs and people around. They're especially great for socializing puppies.
Of course, there are a few other options out there. Day training can be a huge help if you have a demanding job. And board and train programs offer a really intensive, focused experience. Just remember, with a board and train, the real work starts when your dog comes home. You have to be ready to keep up with everything they've learned.
Okay, let's get down to the brass tacks. What's this going to cost, and what questions should you be asking before you hire anyone?
Here's the general idea of what you can expect to invest in training here in the Carrollton area. As you can see, the prices can vary quite a bit depending on the format. And it's good to keep in mind that if you're dealing with more complex issues like fear or reactivity, you'll likely be on the higher end of these price ranges.
Before you sign up for anything, think of yourself as interviewing candidates for a job. These questions are your guide. You want clear, confident answers. A good trainer will be more than happy to explain their methods, show you their credentials, and tell you exactly what you'll need to do to be successful.
So you've found your trainer. Awesome. But hiring them is just the first step. Now the real journey begins. And it's all about being patient and consistent, especially if you've just adopted your dog.
And this is where the 3-3-3 rule is such a great rule of thumb. It just helps you set realistic expectations. For the first few days, your new dog is just trying to figure out what's going on. After a few weeks, they're learning your routine. But it can take a full 3 months for them to truly feel at home. You can't rush that process.
And now for the really rewarding part, taking all those new skills you're learning and trying them out in the real world. This is what makes the training stick.
You know, once you've got a pretty good come command going, a big, safe, fenced-in space like North Park Dog Park is the perfect place to level up and practice that recall.
Or maybe you want to really test out your dog's leave it or stay. Well, head over to Arbor Hills Nature Preserve. With all the joggers and cyclists on the trails, you'll have plenty of real-world distractions to practice with.
And for that loose leash walking we talked about at the beginning, the trails around Louisville Lake are fantastic. Lots of new sights and smells to challenge your dog's ability to focus on you instead of pulling ahead.
At the end of the day, it really does come down to this. You're looking for someone who not only knows the science behind dog behavior, but also just gets what it's like to have a dog in a busy place like Carrollton.
Just take a second and think about what that could look like. Imagine walking through downtown without being pulled, or having friends over without any stress. That's what you're working toward. We wish you and your dog the absolute best on this journey together.